Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am sharing my Sephora favorites and recommendations for you guys now that the Sephora VIB sale is going on. I figured that this would be a great time to get this video up. I know a lot of other YouTubers are doing this as well, so this is just a video showcasing just what products I have that I really enjoy that I would definitely recommend if you are in the market for them. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get started with a tool, and the first item is a Clarisonic. Mine is a Clarisonic Plus, but I don't think it really matters which one you get. I think this is a really good investment and would be a really good time to purchase this while there is a sale. So I think this is really good for just kind of balancing your skin. It does in the beginning make your impurities rise to the surface, but then after that, it is really good at just maintaining your skin and deep cleansing, and I think it's just really, really good. So definitely a Clarisonic in my opinion. And I know there's so many other like dupes. I don't know how they work. I just have the Clarisonic and I know that I really love it. So there's that. The other thing sticking with skincare that I wanted to show you is the Glamglow, and this is the Supercleanse Daily Treatment Cleanser. I do have a full review on this product. I will link that video down below, but this is what it looks like, and this is just so good at keeping my breakouts at bay. I don't break out nearly as much. Now I do have like a couple going on because I've been trying new products, and I think that's going to happen regardless of what skincare items I use. But generally when I'm just sticking to the stuff that I know works, this is so good and it feels really refreshing. I really recommend this cleanser, and again I'll link my review down below so that you can get more information on that. So there's that. The last tool that I want to mention and recommend is definitely the Sephora Pro Airbrush. This is the number 55. I absolutely love this brush. The way that I use this brush is I use the buffing method that Wayne Goss filmed a video about, and I just really like it. I mean, this is a good powder brush. It's a good blush brush. It's not too dense. It's just like a really nice medium density. So it's good for so many things really, but I think this is like definitely worth the investment. So that again is the Sephora number 55 Pro Airbrush. All right, let's go ahead and get into primers. I have two that I really like and recommend. The first one is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I love this primer. Now it doesn't claim to like minimize your pores, so don't go in expecting that. But I personally prefer a primer that does not have that silicone feeling to it. They're definitely more of a lotion consistency. So this one has coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. It's silicone free. It's just really good. It smells really refreshing on the face. It has a nice pump on it. And I just love like the healthy, dewy, glowing look that it gives, and it really helps my makeup stay put. So that's one of the primers that I recommend. The other one is from Hourglass, and this is the Mineral Veil Primer. And I just have the small one right here, but I really like this. This again is lotion-like, so it's not like really silicone-y. Slippery kind of feeling, but I like this. This is one that I use on my clients and I really enjoy it. I think that this definitely helps prolong your makeup. It's good for your skin. I love both of these primers. These are two that I would definitely recommend if you are in the market for a primer. Okay, moving on to foundation. I have two that I really love, and they're two completely different foundations. So the first one is from Bobbi Brown. This is the Skin Foundation with SPF 15. This has more of a medium coverage, I would say, but it's very skin-like. If you're looking for something that's just very natural on your skin, kind of makes your face look like your face but better, this is the way to go for foundation. It gives a beautiful coverage, more of kind of like a satin type finish. I would say it has average wear time, so it doesn't claim to be like super long lasting, but it's pretty average, and I think just the coverage and the finish of this foundation is just beautiful. These two foundations that I'm going to show you are two that I go back and forth with during the like spring, summer months. I use both of them a lot, but I really love the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. My shade for reference is Warm Beige 3.5, so it just really depends on how tan I get, but just in general, just know that I really love this foundation. The other one that I love that's quite opposite is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This one is definitely full coverage, definitely thicker than the Skin Foundation as far as like consistency goes, and definitely more long wear. This is like super heavy duty foundation. So two completely different foundations, but they're also like two different purposes. So it really just kind of depends on what I'm doing that day, what kind of look I'm going for. So those are the two foundations that I recommend. And my shade in the Estee Lauder is 2N1 and 3.5 in Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. Okay, for powder, I have to recommend this. This is like holy grail to me. It's the Hourglass Powder Trio. The Dim Light is my favorite powder of the Hourglass powders. I just love it. I've already hit pan on that one. You get the Dim Light powder, the Incandescent Light, which is more of a highlighter, and then the Radiant Light, which is more of like a bronze tone powder. So I go to town with all three of them. Sometimes I will use just this for highlighter, this as like a base for my bronzer. Really, really nice powders, and they really just make your skin look slightly filtered, beautiful. This is a great powder to use, by the way. If you are doing the buffing method, this is one of the powders that I really like. So love these powders. I can't recommend them enough. If you get a single or you get the trio, I love them. I love them, and I would totally recommend them. Okay, now as far as bronzer goes, I do have one that I want to talk about, and it's from Bobbi Brown. I do have several bronzers that I really love, but they're not all from Sephora. So the one that I like that you can purchase from the Sephora website or a Sephora store, depending on your store, is the Bobbi Brown Bronzing Powder, and this one is in medium 2. So this one is a matte powder, and I like it because it's more, it kind of has more like deeper red, kind of ashy tones to it. So it's not like an orange bronzer, just a really nice color, and I like that it's matte. I definitely love my highlighters, or my bronzers rather, that have shimmer in them, but this is definitely more on the matte side. So there's no shimmer at all, and that again is medium 2. I think this is just a really nice highlighter for those, especially with medium tones. I think if you're a very fair or light skin, this is going to be a little bit too much for you. Okay, now for blush. I have 3 that I want to recommend. The first one is one that I'm wearing today. I have several layered today, but this one is Too Faced Sweetheart's Perfect Flush Blush, and this one is in Peach Beach. I love this one. I thought I lost it last year, and I was contemplating as to whether or not to buy another one because I really missed it. But this one is a trio of shades. You have a shimmery champagne, a pink, and then a peach color. And so you can use them individually or mix them all together. I just mix them all together, and I love just like the sheen, like the peachy sheen, glowy kind of look that it gives. So beautiful. So that again is the Too Faced in Peach Beach. Love the packaging, by the way. The next blush that I want to recommend is from Hourglass, and they are the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. This one is in Luminous Flush. I do have 4 of them, and I love every single one of them. I love all of them, but if I had to like just pick one, it would be Diffused Heat. This one is in Luminous Flush. This one is pink, and the Sweet Heat is more coral. So this is Luminous Flush right there. I like these blushes because it's really hard to overdo them. They look so beautiful and just like kind of melt with your skin. They look so natural. They're very blendable. They're not harsh. It's really hard to overdo these blushes. These are just great high quality blushes, so love those. And then the last one that I want to recommend is from Laura Mercier. I have a new love for Laura Mercier blushes. I have quickly accumulated, I think, about 5 of them now, and they are just so crazy good. These are so pigmented and so blendable and so beautiful on the skin. This color that I have is Lush Nectarine, so it's just a really nice nectarine, tangerine kind of color, very perfect for like spring and summer. I love these blushes. I have talked about them so much, and honestly, I would just put one in your cart and just try it and let me know what you think, because I honestly think you're going to love them. And I love these for different reasons, but Laura Mercier blushes are just one of my favorites. So definitely check them out. This one again is Lush Nectarine. I do have Tender Mauve and I think Violet Orchid. I can't remember the other ones, but I am not disappointed. I love all of them. So definitely check out a Laura Mercier blush. Okay, so for a highlight, I have to just recommend the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. They are pricey, but they are so worth it. I love that you can use each of these colors as individual eyeshadows. So to me, they are very multi-purpose. I have used them many times as eyeshadow and highlighter. So this one right here is in the shade Pink Quartz. And so you have some really nice bronze, yeah, kind of like bronze, brown, and pink tones in there. They're just so pretty. This highlighter is so pretty. All of the ones I have, I think I'm up to like 5 or 6 of them, and I can't get enough of them. They're so freaking good, but they're really high quality. And then if you just mix all of this together, then you get this beautiful shade right here. So it's kind of like a pink beige kind of color, super, super pigmented, very beautiful, high metallic foiled kind of finish. Looks really, really beautiful on the skin. And of course, if you didn't want something so intense, you can use a stippling brush. I love these highlighters and I would definitely recommend them. All right, real quickly, I want to talk about my favorite eyeliner, and that is also from Bobbi Brown. They are the Longwear Gel Eyeliners. These are just eyeliners that I have tried that I personally love. These are holy grail for me. I'm really not interested in trying other eyeliners. I mean, I probably will in the future, but I know that these just work for me. I'm always like rubbing my eyes. My eyes are sensitive and watery and I have allergies, and these eyeliners just hold up for me. So this one right here is in Espresso Ink. It's just a really, really dark chocolate brown color. My favorite is probably the Chocolate Shimmer Ink, which is a kind of like a rich red chocolate kind of color with really fine shimmer in there. But I do have this one, and so I figured I'd work on this one in the meantime until I buy another one. But these are just really good eyeliners, so I definitely recommend these if you're looking for a Longwear gel eyeliner. All right, before I go into eyeshadow, I wanted to talk about a palette. I forgot to talk about this while I was talking about face items, but this is the Anastasia Contour Kit. This one is in the shade light to medium, and I really enjoy mine. I still love mine just as much. The only shade that I don't get a lot of use out of is this highlight shade right here. I don't know why. It's just like, it's not my favorite shade, but I mean, it works. Like, I've used it a lot as eyeshadow, and I have used it as highlighter. I love this palette. I have used both of these colors separately and together, and then I use this color for contour. I will mix both of these and use that to set my under eye area sometimes. I really enjoy this palette, so I think if you've been thinking about this contour palette, just know that I would recommend it, and I really enjoy mine. So okay, I want to jump into eyeshadow because this video is taking way too long. So I want to talk about a single. I've mentioned this one before. This is such a great transitional and crease shade. It's from Laura Mercier, and this one is in the shade Baroque. It's just a really, really nice light brown color. It does have really fine gold shimmer in it, but it doesn't really translate over into onto the lid. So just a really, really nice light tan. It almost has some peach tones to it when you look at it in person. Just a beautiful, beautiful shade. I love this. I've even worn this all over the lid into the crease for like a really kind of like a lazy day eye makeup look. Beautiful, beautiful shade. So I definitely recommend this one. And then the only palette that I wanted to talk about, because a lot of my favorite palettes are either from Urban Decay, but they've been limited edition, or they're from Lorac, which Sephora no longer carries. So I can't recommend those. So the only one that I have that I want to recommend is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I do not have the semi-sweet just yet. I'm sure sometime in the future I will get it maybe. So that's what the eyeshadows look like. They're really soft and blendable and pigmented. Really nice color range to choose from. So I really love this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes, and I would definitely recommend this one. Obviously, how many times am I going to say that? That's going to get so annoying. All right, for eyeshadow primer, I really love the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Champagne. I wore it this morning from lash line all the way up to brow bone, and it is so beautiful by itself. If you guys are looking for like one of those eyeshadow colors to wear all over your lid, and you're going for like that really glowy kind of look, you guys need this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick it up. You should be able to pick up the like highlight and, oh my gosh, the gorgeousness that's right here. This is definitely one of my favorite eyeshadow primers. Okay, now we're going to get into lipstick, and I do have 5 that I want to talk about. So, and in general, I'm really just talking about the brand, not necessarily the colors. I do love the colors that I have, so you can take that as a recommendation, but I'm just also talking about the lipstick in general. So this line in general, I would recommend. If you can just find a color that you love, I think you're gonna be happy. So the first one is the one that I'm wearing on my lips. They are the Sephora Color Last Lipsticks. I did just upload a video a few days ago, a full review on these lipsticks. I showed you swatches, talked about all the facts, gave you my experience, gave you all the information that you need to know in order to make an informed decision as to whether or not to buy it. So this one is in the shade number 12. I'm wearing it on my lips. It is a super, super bright fuchsia color. It's gorgeous. Here it is right here. And they are very long wearing. They're very creamy. They're very pigmented. Just great, great lipstick. So I know this isn't like a high end, but if you're going to throw a lipstick in your basket, this is a great way to go. Even if you don't get it during the VIB sale, just know that I really love these and I recommend them. Another line is the Laura Mercier lipsticks. I feel like Laura Mercier lipsticks don't get a lot of love, and I really, really do like them. They're very nice and creamy and pigmented, go on beautiful on the lips. This one that I grabbed is the wrong one. This one's a discontinued color. This is in the shade Rose Quartz. It's a really, really pale peach color, but the Laura Mercier lipsticks in general are just really, really nice. One of the shades that I like that's on my wish list is Dulce de Leche. It's a beautiful color. Definitely Laura Mercier lipsticks. The next one is the Dior Rouge Balm in 740 Escapade. These lipsticks are so freaking good. They're so crazy good. I definitely want more. They are so beautiful on the lips. They're super easy to use. It makes your lips look so moisturized and hydrated and full and supple. So definitely look into the Dior Rouge Bombs. Hello. And then I have two more that I want to talk about. NARS Audacious lipsticks. I think they're totally worth the hype. I love them. They are pigmented and creamy and just so beautiful. This one is in the shade Anna, which a lot of people have talked about. But I think as long as you pick a color that you like, you can't go wrong with them because they're just a beautiful formulation of lipstick. So there's that one. And then the last one is from Marc Jacobs. I really, really do like it. The other ones in the black packaging are so beautiful, but I just couldn't make a decision. I was so indecisive, but they're really good. I think whether you go with the nudes line or the other line, you can't go wrong. Like, it's a really, really nice treat. They're like these right here. This one in particular does have like a shine finish. So it's not matte, but it's a beautiful color. It just kind of like melds in with your lips. It doesn't look, I don't know, it just looks really, really good on the lips. So this one is one of the new nudes in the shade Role Play, number 110. And again, just a really good color. I wore this one yesterday. So there it is right there. And just great quality lipsticks that I would definitely recommend, and it's a nice little treat. The packaging is cute. So that is it. Those are my Sephora recommendations. That was a lot of products. If you have any recommendations, please leave them down below in the comment section. And if you decide to try any of these products, let me know and definitely try them out. Keep me posted. Thanks so much for watching. As always, everything that's on my face, what's on my nails, and where you can find me in social media is always down below in the description box. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye.